Do you speak French? Are you interested in immigrating to Canada or even coming here to work? Great news is on the horizon, even bigger news than has been released in the past. As you are now fully aware, Canada has expanded the Francophone Mobility Program, which is a work permit program, but it is absolutely ideal for individuals who are looking to come and work in Canada and who have a French, even a moderate level of French language ability. The minister has just announced, and let's bring him on board here. He can explain it himself. The minister has just announced that they have expanded the Francophone mobility program to not just skilled work. So at a tier 3 on Canada's national occupational classification system, but to all occupations except for primary agriculture. This is actually really huge for employers because they do not have to go through the cumbersome, painful LMIA process when they are bringing candidates in for what we would classify as low-skilled positions. Let's slide over and let's take a look at this actual announcement. So as you can see here, the program expands in two ways. One, it expands to allow individuals who have a moderate, they describe it, a moderate command of French language for all national occupational classification positions, with the exception of jobs in primary agriculture. And when we talk about moderate, what we're talking about here is essentially the equivalent to a level 5 of the language requirements. Now, if you think back to express entry and what many people have been really focused on over the last little while, in order to get those really high max points, you need at least a 7. But this has dropped it down to a 5, at least for the purposes of the program. Now, you do have to prove it, okay? And there's a couple different ways that they actually allow you to prove your language skills. You can't just say, yep, my habitual language of use is French. It needs to be more than that. You actually need to be able to provide a test like a TEF or one of those other tests, or a diploma or degree from a French college or institution, or document confirming studies at a French language institution. So those are the options to prove it, but this is actually a really big deal, you guys. And like I said, for employers who are looking to hire you, if you have French language ability and you would like to come to Canada, even one day stay permanently, this is really, really big news. So as the details start to flow, understand there'll be more news breaks like this coming out. Take care, everybody. And once again, good news for the Francophone speakers out there.